during the period under review. The command has carried out various sting operations in several locations within the state, local government areas, busted and arrested many suspected bandits, as you can see, terrorizing Katsina state. Recently, the command have arrested over 50 suspected bandits, kidnappers, cattle rustlers, recovered 9 AK-47 rifles, 20 locally made guns, 2 motor vehicles, 20 motorcycles, 220 rustle cows, and the sum of 6,850,000 naira. The command also, in its encounter with bandits, successfully eliminated 15 bandits and rescued 20 kidnapped victims in the various operations, ambush operations particularly, carried out across the state within the period under review. On the fight against the menace of rape, which is bedeviling the state, a total of 140 suspected rapists were arrested in the 87 reported cases, and all were charged to court for prosecution. We are synergizing with traditional rulers, religious leaders, and other stakeholders to ensure that we bring to the barest minimum this ugly reoccurrence of incidents of rape in the state. And we assure you very soon the situation will dwindle. I want to use this opportunity to thank other security agencies, the Army, the Air Force, the SSS, Civil Defense, for their collaborative effort in this ongoing onslaught against banditry, kidnapping, and other forms of criminality. Each of these individual security outfits has been playing a tremendous role in achieving the successes we have recorded so far. Instances will surface: arrest and busting of notorious syndicates of bandits, kidnappers, cattle rustlers, and armed robbers. On the 20th of August, at about 13:00 hours, based on a tip-off, the command succeeded in arresting one Abdullah Hisani, aged 30 years, of Dungun Yankara village, Faskari local government of Katsina state, a member of a notorious camp of Adamu Alero, alias Na Yankuzu, terrorizing Faskari, Sabua, Randume, Kankara, Funtua local government of Katsina state. And in fact, it is of note that this particular Adamu Alero, in the last press briefing, we had cause to declare him wanted, consequent upon the arrest of one of the participants in the unfortunate incident that happened at Katsina. And yet, we have arrested another participant or some other participants who actually took part in the same Katsina operation and other operations around that vicinity. I want to use the opportunity to reiterate our declaration of that same Adamu Alero wanted, and the amount of money placed on his head in the event of any possible information that could lead to his arrest. He is still at large, jumping from one mountainous area to the other, and we are still looking for him. And I want to emphasize, for the avoidance of doubt, whether you are a civilian, you are Army, Air Force, the police, any organization at all that assists in eliminating or arresting or giving any useful information that could lead to the termination of his life or his arrest, that 5 million still stands. Further suspects were arrested who reaffirmed his complicity in not only that Katsina violence, Katsina killings, but also other incidences of kidnapping, killings, and cattle rustling within Katsina State and Zamfara State. Of particular significance to us is Katsina State here, which we have jurisdiction. Secondly, on the 1st of September, at about 13:00, based on credible intelligence, the command carried out a sting operation at various locations in Safana local government area of Katsina State and succeeded in smashing the camp of notorious bandits, armed robbers, kidnappers, and cattle rustlers, led by one Tukur Adamu, alias Jamai Tiger, age 48 years, of Ilela Forest, Safana local government of Katsina State, including his biological son and others that he recruited into the world of banditry, terrorizing Safana, Batari, Musa local government areas of the state. In the course of the investigation, he confessed to have masterminded several attacks of villages in Safana, Batari, Musa, and Duzimma. Suspects confessed to the possession of dangerous weapons, including AK-47 rifles. They also confessed to have killed several people during their attacks. Similarly, the command succeeded in arresting another bandit gang leader, Rabi Abdullahi, alias Dogo Rabi, age 30 years, of Kambiri village, Safana local government, and arrested some other suspects, recovered firearms from them, which you can see. In some of the instances, the suspects were arrested with firearms, while in some of the instances, the firearms were recovered and the suspects escaped. Be that as it may, so many of the other firearms, we are looking at the possibility of getting them anytime soon. So also on the 23rd of August, at about 14:00, based on credible intelligence, the command succeeded in arresting the duo of Nasiru Yahaya, alias Buzu, age 22 years, and Shehu Adamu, alias Julie, age 36 years, all of Ilela Forest, Safana local government area of Katsina State. In the course of investigation, suspects confessed to belong to the camp of one Saleh Turwa, a kingdom of... Saleh Turwa is a notorious bandit, and they confessed to have belonged to his camp, and he is noted to be behind series of kidnappings, cattle rustlings, and other heinous crimes around Batari and Safana Aziz. They confessed their complicity in the most of these criminalities, and also confessed to the possession of 3 rifles, which is being used by that clique, and we are making desperate effort to recover some of them.
Yeah,